Our deer camp in the North Woods, Rattlyn Acres, has provided so many deer hunting memories and just lifelong memories, from camping in the woods to shooting deer to everything. Before we get walking through it, I wanted to introduce you to the man who has made it all possible. This is my grandpa, Leonard Maike. He bought this land with and for my Uncle Roger and my dad, Stu, back in 1986. I think they paid $500 an acre, and so you can do the math on 40 acres back then. But I never really realized what a gift my grandpa was giving to my dad and to my uncle and to our family, and what a legacy that he would build and leave behind. There's been so many memories up here and so much joy, from guys shooting their first deer to never seeing a deer to drinking too much to too much of everything. And as you know, what happens at deer camp stays at deer camp. But my grandpa was a bud man. He was in the beer business, and he was a real live, genuine superhero to all of us. This place that he gave to us, Rattlyn Acres, has been the provider of so many memories and joy over the years that you just can't put a price on it. It was one of Leonard's favorite places on earth, and we're going to do the best that we can going forward to preserve and cherish his memory and the memory of those who have come before us, so that we can provide the same experiences for generations going forward. So, welcome to Rattlyn Acres. It's 40 acres, Arenac County. Starting outside here, you can see the IB Grilling Shack. We got our grill and stuff out there. And then many years ago, the guys put up a carport here and gave us some more outdoor living space. That's one of the signs I stole back in the day, the Circle Tour Lake Huron. But anyway, put a deck in, built a countertop, got some RV fridge and an old propane fridge back there, coolers, stacking, and then over here in the kitchen side, you can see they put a double sink in that drains down into a bucket, so you can do dishes and stuff like that. Serves as a great bar area. Got the propane hookups outside, got a little bit of a glassware and some cocktail ingredients here. And as we walk into the main living area, it's built out of cedar posts, and got some shelving here to the right. Generally store food and things of that nature. Kitchen stuff when we're here, put it on there. And then this is other than the wood stove, this is probably the best part of the camp right here. My dad put in a stove that hooks up now, so we got a nice cooktop there, but we got this, my grandpa Leonard got this old grill. There's the stove, but we got this old grill grandpa brought up years and years ago. I don't even know how many years ago now, but it's the thick iron top grill. I mean, this sucker heats up and cooks a burger like one time one guy said, "Hey Leonard, this is better than a restaurant." But then we got the old wood stove here that, as you can see, took a picture, kicks out good heat, keeps the place nice and toasty at all times. Many of the antlers on the wall, threw up some insulation that we got for free. Got about 7 lazy boys in here so the guys can hang around the fire. This is the bunkhouse that we built, I think 10 years ago now. Get like 6 bunks in here or so. But that replaced the old city bus that Grandpa had originally started with, and gave us just a little bit more comfort and, habitability. Almost making it too nice at times, but works out really good. So you can stick 6-7 guys in there. And then this is kind of our memory board. A lot of the projects that we've done over the years up here at camp. They're putting in a food plot there. There's Jeff and some of the boys, Uncle Roger there. And they cut out the end of the bus, the old city bus, to show you at the end to install a window. So you got Gary there on the I don't even know what that's called, but a big old grinder chainsaw cutter to get through the end. And you can see the end putting the window in. And then just food plot. Oh, there he is right there, cutting that out. That was quite a project. Put a nice window in on the end. And building the bunkhouse and relaxing and just, you know, messing around, doing deer camp stuff. Some kids hunting there. Looks like Trent on his bow. I brought the tractor up one weekend, did a bunch of stuff, wood cutting. We cut wood about once every 2 years now and stack up about 5-6 cord, and that'll last about a couple years. So half a day of wood cutting and 3/4 day of beer drinking. IB Rattlyn Acres, home of the masturbators. We used to bait a lot when the baiting was in and called ourselves the masturbators. Anyway, there's some, that looks like Trent again, my son. There's my grandpa and Bill. But yeah, lots of memories here. Lots of memories. The old project board. That's the old beer bus up there in the top that Grandpa cut that out. It was a 12-bay delivery truck, and him and his buddy Bob built that into a camper. And there's Grandpa hanging around the fire and sharpening a knife and sitting by the wood stove. And man, he had a blast up here. And then I don't know, it must be a couple parties or something, but good stuff right there. Then we got some maps of the surrounding property on the boards up here. Used to keep track of the deer stands, some other photos. We got, there's my first buck ever at 5-point. Then we got the spike pole. So guys that shoot spike horns up here a lot, we put them on the spike pole. And then old beer POS and some harvest pictures and wood stove. Obviously we bring the wood in, always keeping some water on the stove to keep it warm, and just some supplies there. But yeah, nice camp. Then you go into this is the old Detroit City bus that was on the property when they bought it in '86. We just gutted it out and put some bunks in here, so I think we could sleep like 4 or 5 people in there now. And then there's the old hand pump water. This is really cool, and you just, you know, pump it out and works good. And there's Dad's bunk and there's Uncle Roger's bunk, and pretty cozy, stays nice and warm. Got some supplies here, and then back out into the main living room, we call it, I guess. This is where most of the hangout happens. And then coming around the outside to the back, so this is there's a shower in there. We got an old water heater that pumps out from the hand pump and fills the tank, and then we got it plumbed up for RV hose on a 12-volt battery, and there's your on off, and you can have a nice hot shower while you're up here. And then the wood cut, the wood pile. Oh, there's the tank. Grandpa salvaged that. He cut off the top of a old 40-gallon tank, pulled it out of the garbage, and we salvaged it. And then there was the wood pile, and then coming around to the back side of the camp, the other entrance door. And one cool feature on this end is we got the bow handle for the door handle, and then you head back into camp. So yeah, that's IB Rattlyn Acres, man. Since 1986, boys and girls. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of memories. Let's go get them.